I talk for her?
Hi, welcome to the Fresa y Coco show. I am Coco. She is Fresa. Today our special guest is Berkat.
Buttercat.
Berkat.
Buttercat. You gotta roll.
Abraham, BK,
All the above.
all the above.
All the above.
What? What do you know? Where's your name come from?
Yeah.
Like, how does that?
My name origins from a small country in Africa called Eritrea, and it means gift from God. So my mom named me after that. So
Dang.
Love, that's love.
Berkat.
Berkat.
Thank
I'm
you,
actually,
How do
you know
you-
what? I'm gonna call you Berkat from now on.
if you can say it, in
Is she
that,
saying it right?
she's actually saying it right. So I usually don't tell
Buttercats.
people my name because they tarnish it. So since you guys
He's
say
like,
it
but
so
the way it
well,
rolls off
Berkat.
Noelle's
You can
tongue,
gladly
it's
say
just
He's like,
beautiful.
Yeah, Berkats.
Buttercat.
You're saying it all sexy. You're like,
Okay.
I like it.
how do you spell it? I'm just curious.
It's Bereket.
Berekat.
Ket. So it's cat, and then you roll your R's in the middle. So Buttercat,
Berkat.
Can you roll yours?
of course.
Roll it.
Go.
Brr.
Oh.
Can you?
Yeah.
Go.
That's the first question.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, I just forgot. Okay.
It's basically
yeah.
tell us about yourself. Like, where are you from?
I'm originally from Eritrea, but
You were born there.
I was born there, and I came here when I was
No
one.
Oh
way.
my gosh.
Came here when I was one. So my dad was a flight. He was an airplane engineer. So we came here, just me and him, separately, like from my family, when we was 1 year old. So when I was 1 year old, so we came out here and moved out straight to Washington D.C. And I pretty much grew up there my whole life. There and also like Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia, which is like 15 minutes out of like Washington D.C. So I grew up there my whole life. Went to school in Virginia. I'm pretty much a Virginia kid. I was an East Coast kid, but that's why I love this area so much. It's just like so much different and warmer, of course. So
Did you like living in Virginia?
I love living in Virginia. It's like it's a great experience. It's very homey. It's very like
Yeah.
different, but it's like super slow compared to like Los Angeles. Los Angeles is like on 100. Virginia's like 48. So it's kind of like a big difference. No doubt.
Random question.
Okay,
Oh wait,
go.
random though. Back to like, since you were born there, do you have like dual citizenship, or how does that work?
I do have dual citizenship. I'm a
Wow.
citizen there and I'm a citizen here. But I mean, it's cool. Like it's easy to get a citizenship overseas, but it's much harder to get one like here. So I'm actually much proud of my
He's like,
citizenship
she's
here.
like,
my
actually,
gosh.
he's like, I'm illegal. He's like, no one tell me.
He's like,
really
I'm
proud of my citizenship here. That's why I'm like,
cameras
I love
off.
it
He's
here.
like, he's like, I'm not
Yeah, definitely.
That's really dope.
Thank you.
I have a question for you. How old are you?
I'm 33 years old.
Okay.
33?
I would have never guessed that.
No way.
I was like
I know.
thought you were
27?
our age.
Everyone says that.
I thought you were like 25.
You
I just have
24.
you
like
age
look-
well.
Or
I
even
age,
younger,
and
I
I
would
smile
say.
a lot, and I'm happy. So
Ah,
I try not to, put wrinkles
You
on my
do
face.
smile a lot. I feel like every time I see you,
She's
you're
like,
always
stop
smiling.
being so damn happy.
You got to. That's how you balance out all the bad energy. You just gotta smile. So
Smile.
it's hard. But
Next time you see me, I'm just standing like.
just smile.
Creepy
People think you're
smile.
crazy, but it's better than having a frown on your face and people not coming up to you. I'd rather have someone ask me why are you happy than like why are you so mad. So it's kind of like a thing I've been learning.
It's like, ladies, resting bitch face. No.
You're like,
Not 2020,
no.
smiling 2020.
Smile.
I want to teach that, especially to like a lot of girls in LA. You
I
smile
like
more, and my guys
that.
will come up to you in a good approach rather than just feeding you the original game because they know what type of girl you are, which is the stank face.
No,
girl.
next time
love
we
that.
see like a hot guy, we're just like, come up
Really
to us.
You might have,
see, I'm
if
happy.
you smile like that, you might have someone buy you like 2 like bouquets of flowers. So try it out. I'm
Oh,
telling
there
you,
you
just
go.
smile.
Don't
They
tell
might be like
Jasmine.
shocked.
Jasmine
They might be
will
like,
try
"Oh my god,
anything.
the LA girl smiling."
Next time you're gonna see her playhouse smiling at everybody.
I smell the guy. He's
Give
like,
them,
what?
big
He's,
flowers like this. I got you. I'll make sure it happens.
There you go.
no, Virginia.
Virginia, but
No,
Virginia-
it's West Coast by Washington.
It's East Coast,
Oh,
and
sorry,
it's
West
literally
Coast.
it's literally like
East
10.
Coast.
Where
You're
I
not
live
so
is 10
smart.
minutes
Do not
outside of
talk.
DC. So
So we were just talking. He said bouquet of flowers. That's not an LA guy thing.
no,
What?
we were
He
talking
was
about this.
like, "You might get a bouquet of flowers in LA. Like guys don't do that kind of stuff."
I mean, well, me and
Well, they talk about that
All the time.
They don't.
Guys with manners,
But
they're never ever from the West Coast.
yeah, guys, I feel like from LA are not nice.
I think it's only because of like the environment. I feel like us Virginia dudes, we kind of have like a little more experience. our environment is not as harsh as out here. Like I rather. Like, I know what's going to make you happy. It's like food, flowers, like common stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what makes someone happy. It's
He
not
said
like.
food before flowers, too. He's like,
Yeah,
food.
It is.
Food is like, it's everything. And like flowers, certain things, like, just like respect, certain things, like, we're raised a little different. So it's like, we're just going to keep like how
But
we.
cats.
But a
Yeah.
cat.
You got the
You
package.
really overdid
You're
yourself,
hilarious.
but a cat.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
I'm like,
Well, thanks.
jeez.
Cheers. Cheers to that.
Oh, yeah, cheers.
Cheers. You still drink water?
Yeah.
It's all vodka, everybody. Everybody's
No, it's
listening.
not.
It's all vodka. Wait, it's
Tequila.
tequila?
I'm going to
Oh.
AA meeting after this, everybody, so
Oh,
it's okay.
yeah. It's okay. You're like, that's all right.
I don't remember the next one.
So what do you do for a living?
What I do for a living, I have a sneaker store out here. It's a buy, sell, and trade sneaker shop. We buy shoes every single day, and we also sell them new and used, which is kind of like a new thing, which we figured out back like in the day, which is when we opened our store, which was in 2014 in Virginia. So that's basically the reason why we moved out to LA.
So was that just kind of like, have you always been into shoes? And then,
Me personally, yes, I'm like a sicko. Like I've been like, I used to like save up my lunch money for shoes when I was like in 8th grade,
Oh my
7th grade
gosh.
to get like sneakers. But Jordans used to come out like once every like 3 weeks to a month and a half, 2 months. Nowadays it comes out like every week. So
Every
it's
week,
different.
yeah.
But back in the day, like sneakers were like everything. Like that's just like sneakers and like jackets. I don't know. The kids nowadays is like a whole different thing. Like there's so many more things to like, but it's pretty simple back in the day. Sneakers,
so you
Jordans.
started it in Virginia?
Started in Virginia in 2014. It was after, well, we went to school, like me and my friends, we went to school at VCU, and we all I graduated 2011. They graduated a little bit after me. I started the sneaker store 2 years in my hometown after, pretty much basically after I left that whole college scene, and I started in my hometown, and then 2 years later, I ended up just moving to Los Angeles and starting it in Los Angeles and continuing on there, so.
Is the store there, or did you close that down and bring it
No,
here?
my best friends are still working there. Literally, like they're just enjoying it and just like enjoying it. It's in Northern
I
Virginia.
know that.
So it's
Yeah.
still there.
It's still there,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So it's pretty dope. Like it's like literally my best friends. They even ended up moving out here and moving back and getting that like both experience on like the East and the West Coast for like Cool Kicks, I guess you can say. So that's the name of the store, by the way. It's called Cool Kicks. So.
Cool kid.
Who came up with the name?
I did. It's kind of crazy, like a little secret thing a lot of people don't know. So I'm gonna tell you guys. I don't think anyone in Los Angeles knows. When we started the business, it was called Wavy Kicks. I have a partner in my business, which is one of my homies. We all went to school together, and he started his first store and when we went to school, and it was called Wavy Kicks.
Okay. So you both had separate stores?
Yeah, he started one store in one area, and I started. But our idea was, let's have a same brand and grow our brand in 2 different areas, which was like 2-3 hours apart. So we try to grow it on the East Coast and figure it out after that. So he had a store in our hometown, which we went to school, and I had it where in our hometown where we all lived. So it's pretty cool. It worked out. It worked out for the better. His store doesn't exist anymore in Richmond because we left that. So we can just chase our dreams in LA. So we stayed in Virginia for 2 years. We thought it was cool. It worked out. We understand the business plan. We understand, like, I think we could take this to the Los Angeles. I was in Level LA, so we just ran to LA.
Yeah.
And now we're here, enjoying it to the most. So, yeah, definitely. A little secret that a lot of people don't know. So it went from Wavy Kicks, and then a year in, we changed it to Cool Kicks. So now it's pretty cool.
Wavy kicks, cool kicks.
Wavy Kicks.
I think I like cool kicks better.
I do too.
Yeah, way better. What do
It's
you
much cooler.
Cool Kicks, Wavy Kicks. Yeah, it's like more, it's like very simple, but wavies, I feel like it's like a word that's like.
Yeah.
It's like a region. I feel like a lot of East Coast people say wavy.
Oh, is that a East Coast thing?
A lot of New Yorkers say wavy.
Wavy.
No disrespect, but it really is. I heard it from all that side. So
Cool kicks. I like that. So how many partners is there?
we have I have a main partner, and now we're at 3. So we also have one of my homies. I can either go by Dill or his Instagram name is Champagne, and then I have another homie by the name of Mook. We all 3 of us moved out here to LA for this dream. Like we used to sit in like our hometown, like where we went to college, and would like, I always came to LA, so I dragged them out fully to LA, and then they've been to LA before to visit with me, but I'm really the one like who really just came here like numerous years and years and really understood like how this area was. So I was like, hey, you guys want to really enjoy y'all lives after college?
Yeah.
Just go to LA, and they came with me, and then I mean, it's just history after
That's
that.
been good because I mean, I see you guys are doing good. Is it crazy to see how far you've came and how much you've grown?
It's still surreal. Like I'm still like, I try to just stay grounded by it because it's kind of like weird because it's kind of like, it's just crazy. It's like I never would have expected to reach this level and for us to like have like multiple stores and stuff like that. So it was just a dream for me just to move to LA and just try to make it somewhere else. But I didn't understand like it would take it to this level and give me other opportunities like that. So I'm blessed and grateful. So it's cool.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you.
Noelle, how did you first hear about Cool Kicks? Curious.
You know what the crazy thing is? When I first moved down here, that was the first thing I heard of. I swear.
Really?
I swear to you. Yeah.
Like someone was just talking about it?
Someone
you know?
was talking about it. Yeah, because I came out here and I'm like, I'm going to go to Melrose. Like, oh, you should stop by a Cool Kicks. I'm like, oh, what is that? And I remember people always say, like, oh, it's some, okay. I'm being honest, but they would always be like, oh, some guys from Virginia. They're, like, really rude. They always used to say that.
Rude?
Yeah, they're rude. People always used to say that.
They're really
yeah,
rude.
People would be like, oh, they're just really rude. Like, but their store is, like, nice as hell. I'm like, oh, okay. And then
Rude.
I actually have never, ever been in there, though. It's crazy. Like,
Still to this day.
no, like, I just...
Noelle's
Shaking my
fake.
head.
She's
I
a
know,
fake
no,
friend.
She has
but-
cool shoes
fraud.
on and you've
But
never
you know,
been a
no,
Cool
but you know
Kicks?
what's the thing? Because I have a friend who just gives, like, sends it my way. Like, I don't even have to go out of my way to
Whoa.
search for them, but which is amazing. But that's crazy. Like, I've never been, and I've been always wanting to go, but
Just not even to check it, just to check it
You
out.
should
I
definitely
know.
check it out. It's dope. You'll love it. Like for sneaker wise, if you like, well, you like sneakers
I
as
love
I can
sneakers. I have shit ton of sneakers.
see. Well, you'll definitely love Cool Kicks. Like we
I
get
know.
tons of sneakers all the time, and it's almost like it's a dream come true for like a real sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Because LA's environment for sneakers is amazing. You can get any kind of sneaker you want. So I think you should check it out. I think you really will love it.
I will.
And I promise we're not rude, or I'm not rude. So if you
Yeah,
come,
no,
I
seriously,
wonder,
we
just
used to
let
always
me
do
know.
I
that.
wonder why they
I know
said
it.
that. Who do you think they were referring? If you had a guess, who do you think they were referring to?
you see my eyes, like my eyes. I really had the emoji eyes.
He's like, I'm not gonna name names.
Well, I obviously know it's truly not me. Genuinely, I know it's not me. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna plead.
He's like,
I'm
I'll say-
gonna plead the fifth to this one. I'm gonna take a shot and plead the fifth to this one.
Who do you think?
I'm pretty sure it's not Mook. So if you guys want to do the process,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
because my friends aren't really like, well, like they're not rude, but it's just like maybe they can come off a little different.
Yeah, no, that's just.
And we
what
all
it
have
is.
different personalities, so
Really
it's a great
different.
place to explain it. So like we
Yeah.
all have different personalities. It's like most of us, we get along to an extent. Well, we all really get along, but we all had different personalities and different growing. Like we grew up different, so it's cool. I understand which one you're talking about. I just want to rat them out, but we all know. So
Yeah,
I
we
think
all
it's just
know.
like it's cool.
I'm all thinking about their
You're like,
personalities.
you're like that one.
Definitely.
What are your favorite of all time kicks?
That's tough. It's probably the Nike Yeezys. I'm a big fan of like Kanye West. I think he's, in terms of like his like creative direction, I feel like he's really wise and always like ahead of the game. So like his Nike Air One Yeezy, I'm the biggest fan. Like not really the more Adidas side, but I feel like if he got what he wanted from Nike that he got like with Adidas with like a good like contract and stuff, like he'd probably be the best creator ever. Like how Virgil took over and killed Off-White, I feel like Kanye could
Yeah.
have done the same thing with Nike, but he just is more outspoken and didn't get the opportunity, so it kind of sucks.
It sucks, yeah.
But I mean, that's life. So
You know what shoe he's
he
talking
killed
about?
Yeezy, so
I do.
Oh, okay. I'm like, she's into
Yeah,
shoes.
this-
I
you're
don't
like-
really know.
this
You're
is
like,
like
let's
it's more of a
just
classic. It was like 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago that these came out, and then Kanye couldn't really strike a deal with them, so it's over. So now everyone wears Yeezys, so it doesn't really matter.
Do you?
Adidas
Well,
Yeezy.
obviously, do you wear
I like all kind of sneakers. Like I wear anything that
Skechers?
makes sense. Skechers, I would wear Skechers, but it's
Would
like,
you?
do I like it to an extent? Do they make the stuff that I would wear? No, but I'm like
Is
not
there any
biased against
brands
anything.
you wouldn't wear?
Oh yeah, what wouldn't you wear? He's like no shade
Crocs.
to everybody.
It's like Crocs.
Crocs,
I feel like you have Crocs.
I don't have Crocs. I feel like
Why are you
I feel like Crocs are too like it's huge. I'm like, man, I don't want my feet looking that like wide. I look like not that wide, so definitely though.
Okay, do you wear Chucks?
I like Chucks. Chucks is cool.
Chucks.
Vans?
Vans is cool. Vans is cool too. I feel like those are shoes that will last forever. Like they just won't like expire because they're like a region thing. I feel like people on the East Coast love Chucks and Vans, so. No, I mean the West Coast, so they'll just like never leave it. But everyone wears it all. Like,
I've never seen you wear Chucks.
Really?
Have I?
I do own 2 pairs of Chucks.
What colors?
Hold on, where are you originally from?
Idaho.
Idaho?
Mm-hmm. Idaho.
Don't you forget it, BK. You hear it?
No, forget.
Hold on, are you being like sarcastic? Or you really
No,
from
100%.
You're probably the first person I've met in my life from
No,
Idaho.
and only
I'm dead serious. Like I'm not even trying to be like funny.
dead ass.
Oh, so where are you from originally?
Born and raised in LA.
Oh, that's dope. All right, that's dope. So hold on, how y'all click? This is what I want to know.
Oh gosh.
Idaho
okay.
and LA, that's random.
So when
I
I
know.
first moved out here, I went through a whole shit show. That's a long story, but I was trying to work at the club, and the first club I went to drop my resume was La Jardine. What is it, Le Jardin, whatever the hell you want to call it.
I call it a Jordan, but
friend-
I think you
La
said it the right way. The La Jardine, I think.
It's Le Jardin.
Le
It's
Jardin.
French. Someone told me that's French. So I guess,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It means the garden in French.
See?
Garden?
The garden.
That makes sense. It is, yeah.
It is kind of like that. I didn't know that.
Outside.
And then I ended up staying there for a little bit after I dropped my resume off, and one of her guy friends came over and wanted me to go over there, and literally the only reason why I went over there because he was just like, my girlfriend's over there, and she's like the only one there. I'm like, perfect. Like I wasn't with no girl, I was just with guys, and I didn't want to be with them anymore. And then from there we clicked.
What it was is I was with 2 guys, and one of the guys saw her, and he was like, oh, like I look at that girl, he's like, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm like, I bet you can't get her to come over here. And she actually walked back, and I'm like, what? But she wasn't even paying attention to him. She was just talking to me the whole time. And so that's kind of how it happened.
So that's how you became
And actually,
girlfriends.
the next day, like the whole, like I swear for like the next week, we were like hung out every day, and then we ended up being roommates for a little bit, like right
Yeah,
after
for,
that,
like,
like
3-4
quick,
months.
like a week after that, or a week and a half.
Yeah, it was like our friendship went like really fast, like,
Good.
and we're still here.
And we're still
Hold on,
soulmates.
So how long ago was this?
3
3 years ago.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's amazing. That's legendary. I didn't know that. So
I know he's so surprised with our friendship.
I really know it.
wow,
I
he's
like
like-
genuine friendships because at the end of the day, like I met people who would just like have a different friend like every 2 weeks, and I'd be confused and I'd be like, see one girl with another girl, and I'd just be
Yeah.
like, scrambled. So it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of crazy.
Also, don't you think that says a lot about the person? Like, why can't they keep a friend?
Yeah, that's true
Yeah,
too.
true.
Well, that's true to the max. Like, why can they keep a friend? Is like, and why do they have like
Yep.
1,000 friends? So
And then if you meet someone with no friends, it's kind of like red flags. Like, why don't you have any friends?
I don't think I know anybody with no friends. I mean, okay, I had no friends when I moved here, so I can't say that. Wait, I don't think.
That's because you didn't live here.
Yeah, I think it's true, but
No, but I remember when I first became your friend because I'm like, oh, I was telling people, I'm like, she's from Idaho. She doesn't know anybody here. And everyone was like, they're like, that's sketchy. You don't know who she really is, what her real name is. They're like, you don't know why she left. Is she even from Idaho? Like, everyone's making me think, like, oh, my God.
that's
like,
because
what?
you could have been a serial killer in
Yeah,
Idaho, and
no,
then
yeah.
came here and be like, hey guys,
yeah,
how
no,
you doing?
and then the funny part is I moved in with her and her mom, like I said, like within like 2-3 weeks of meeting
Yeah.
them. And her mom never even seen me once. I just showed up with my bags and mom's like, hey,
Yeah, you
welcome.
just shut up the front door with a bag in your hand.
I was like, they really
But, you know, also, I feel like we're just very, like, do you, like, feel, like, intuitive? Do you follow, like, do you have, like, gut intuition type of thing?
Always, I always
And
follow
it's
my
always-
vibe.
Yeah. So I feel like you can just feel it with certain people.
It's good.
Like,
I knew it was real.
I'm like, I wanted to kick her out. She wouldn't fucking leave. Imagine.
She wouldn't get out. I had to
you
call the
fucking
police.
so you said you were gonna stay there for a month. You stayed there for 4. You're like,
Wait, I'm like, I would wake up and she'd be watching me sleep. Imagine.
oh, that's so creepy.
And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. What are you doing?
You're like,
That's hilarious.
I'm like caressing her. I'm like, shh. I'm like, go to sleep, honey.
You're dreaming that my fingers are
caressing you. Oh my
wait, there's like candles lit all around. And like red paint on her face. Like red paint. And she's like,
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Fuck.
but-
Okay, that's a.
shaman in the corner with
Oh.
your face makeup.
Do you imagine? Yeah, you didn't know who I was. That's crazy.
you're like, you know what? You know, I ever do that again. You're all mad at me.
Literally.
You're like, I need to
Like, don't fucking ever do that ever again.
better from you.
Like, anytime you meet a new person, you do not let them come live with you after 3 weeks, okay?
Okay.
Don't ever do that again. God.
All right, guys, that's not really a true story, but I mean,
Yeah.
we just made it up.
We just
right
made
now.
it up, like always. It's okay. Okay,
He's like, y'all were having a moment. I let
he's
you
like,
finish.
okay, he's
I'll
like-
let you
I
finish.
love the moment. Cheers to y'all moment.
Cheers.
Cheers to real friendship moment. I like that.
Yes.
Like y'all real friends. It's cool. I like it.
I love it.
I like that.
Okay, I have a question. Yeah.
Which one? What's next?
The next one I haven't ordered.
Okay.
What? Are you guys gonna open any more cool kicks, or are you guys just sticking with that one? Is that a secret?
And are you guys online also or no?
Not more secret. We are. We actually have an app launching very soon. That's really what we've been working on, trying to master like all the logistics to the app and making sure it runs properly. But that's like our big thing that we want. We want to do like e-commerce. We're gonna go to more brick and mortar, but we're gonna go back to like the East Coast, which is like New York, Miami, and like main cities.
New York.
Because we're just trying to expand our brand, which is our main goal. Pretty much get our brand all across like the United States and people familiar that where we sell sneakers. So when we do open up our app, like people would just genuinely just gravitate to our app because it's like natural and it's authentic and it's not like, hey, I'm not like getting forced to buy anything. Like this is a great deal. I feel comfortable buying here. So that's our goal for like a year, 2 years. So that's like our next goal.
Like me and Noelle are gonna work in your stores. We're like,
Okay.
we're just gonna switch off.
Just go on. We do need people to. Well, we are going to be hiring much more. So if you guys ever want to just hang out with us, it'd be cool on the block. And actually come to our store.
I
Not
know.
only wear Jordan
I
1s.
will. I promise. We actually always been wanting to go.
Imagine though, like we're working for the day, and Noelle's like, I feel like going home. He's like, where's Noelle? I'm like, she said she was done with the day.
You're like,
She just left.
she was here for an hour. You're like,
I'm
no.
She took like 5 pairs of shoes of her. Is that okay?
5 bags
You're
of
like,
that.
you're like, so yeah, I would go missing. Oh, okay. Yes.
I don't know. She's like memorizing all of them, so I'm like, okay, she's the question
Here,
monitor.
You can
Oh.
do this. This one.
Okay, are you
This one.
all right? For whoever's gonna say this, are
Yes,
you
whoever's
single?
listening.
Are you single? Are you single?
Yes.
It got all serious. I'm like,
No, I
You
am
paused.
single.
You
So-
paused.
I know, no.
You paused. No, we got
No.
another full story.
Hopefully-
The
Whoever
reason,
the pause was about,
the
she's not
reason why I
listening.
paused because I try to circulate the environment of my friends because I know one of my friends is looking at me like deep down in my eyeballs right now. I know it's coming over
He's
here.
saying the truth.
The truth is, I am single. My friends actually get on my case for being single, but I feel like I'd be selfish with my time and like my energy if I really had a girlfriend at the time that I did with the business growing, because I wouldn't pay no attention to you. Pretty much, I'd be like super honest.
like
So
you.
He's like, you.
you like in terms of like anyone,
He's
like I
don't
wouldn't
ask
pay
me. He's like,
attention.
don't ask me. I don't want. He's like, I don't want to be your boyfriend. Don't force
Yeah,
me.
hilarious.
Like, you're lucky I'm here.
He's like, literally. He's like,
But like, yeah,
when's
definitely.
the last
Like,
time you've had a girlfriend?
shit. Oh, that's so sick.
He's like, never.
It's been
Everybody wants to know. We want to know. Everybody wants to know.
like damn. I started this like 4 or 5. So like maybe like 5, 6 years.
Have you, since the 5 years, have you been interested in anybody?
Yes, I've been like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here just like bold-faced lie to y'all. I've like talked to people in a serious matter, but not fully committed all my time to them because I feel like I don't even have that time to commit to them. So it's kind of hard. But now my life's a little different. I have like a little more like time and mental freedom, I guess you can say. So, because I mean, being with someone, I've had my experience in college. Like, you can't just be in a relationship or like deal with someone and expect to like really just genuinely deal with them like in a natural way. So I'd rather just wait until I'm like mentally free, which is just like pretty much now. So
Imagine
cool.
he's like, I'm waiting for marriage to have sex.
Shit. I ain't crazy.
like,
I
I'm
said I'm
saving-
single. I ain't said I ain't crazy, but
He
it's
said,
cool
I'm
though.
saving myself for marriage.
I'll
For
probably
that
go crazy.
special one.
Do girls that have you ever had like a case where like a girl kind of was like talking to you because she was trying to just kind of get shoes type of thing or no?
Oh,
Does that
I
happen?
Love that you guys asked me this.
Yeah.
Shit. One thing my friends really know about me, that's not happening to me. Like my brain is so like focused on like stuff like that. Like I like gravitate more genuine relationships. So I feel like no one really asks me that because they'll probably feel stupid.
You
like,
just don't attract that type.
no, it's just like I'll feel dumb if I ask him because this nigga's already on it. I'm not gonna be over here facade about like how you look to just get you sneakers. Like at the end of the day, like me and like my friends' mottos or like my motto was, if I can't get you naturally, then I don't really need you or want you. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't go out my way to like do that. I can, like it's possible, but it's not real. Like I'd rather get you like in a regular way than the rest of the spoiling stuff and that cool stuff just happens afterwards.
But have you ever had like as soon as a girl starts dating, she's like, oh, like can you give me shoes?
Man,
or
people ask that like off jump. It's not even that like
right
they
away.
asked that before.
That is
like
so
it's
annoying.
just like it's cool though. Like I get it. Like we're the plugs, but it's like
You're like, yeah, this is the real price.
it's the real price. Like I know I tell people like, yo, this is like, but it's kind of sucks because I feel bad for like ladies because anything their size is like $200, $300 more than like my size. So
really, I didn't know that.
anything from like a 4 to 7 is like
What
it's
is
not
that?
even that it costs more. It doesn't even really exist. Like
It
people
doesn't-
really
it
be on it.
doesn't,
Like
I hear
it
because
doesn't
it's-
though.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna be racist. I don't know. This is what I hear.
What?
That because of Asian.
you're not even racist. You're actually that's
Asians?
brilliant. That's like right on the money. They
Like
it's not even it's not
they
racist.
say, like,
They
phenomenal.
They
their
take all, like,
shoe size from those small sizes. They control the market and they have.
Wow.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. They have a good amount of money in that
Yeah.
area, so it's like
yeah, that's I always
you can't
like,
really
So
trip.
what is it?
When I
So
don't
you
get my
didn't
shoe
finish.
size- when
You
I-
didn't finish. Like so,
what?
Asians what? I didn't.
because
I'm
they
like, I don't know.
take that's why like
So-
our sizes are so expensive.
So all-
because
They'll pay the price at the end of the day. Like
for the smaller
if you don't want to
for
pay
sizes.
$700,
Not they don't have big feet.
Okay,
That's
so
what I'm trying
to
all,
go
for,
so
I think.
basically, all the Asians take the small sizes and they don't care how much it is. Is that kind
No.
of what we're?
No, I guess it's when they first come out. I mean, if they buy them all, and I mean that's like everybody wants those sizes. I mean, the prices are gonna go. That's why they're so much more expensive. Does that
how
make
long
sense?
how long you been doing business? Salute. I like
He's
that.
like,
I'm telling you
I like
because
that.
I always like every time I want my
on
pair.
our team.
Supply and demand. You're right. That's
Every
like really what it is. Like they're gonna pay the price.
Yeah.
I mean, you would want to pay the price, but they're gonna pay $200 more than you. What are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
someone's gonna be like, "All right, bro, like I'm gonna give it to them," even though they want to give it to you and it's fair, but it's like they're pushing it to be that expensive. You can't avoid it. Like they force
I
it.
see it now.
They make their little
You're like,
market a little higher.
I see it.
Now you know.
See?
So if you ever ask someone for like a size 4 to 7, and they give it to you, they actually really care because they actually really tried.
Oh, cause that's.
It's not like I can
our
go down the
size,
street and
too.
be like, "Hey, let me pick it up." It's like, "Hey, let me try and let me."
That is why my
Dish
shoe
out
guy,
my cash
you're
for
out
it.
there, whatever. He always brings me the size I need.
Plug him in.
And I didn't even know.
Imagine. We're like,
Yeah, he
everyone.
doesn't have no Instagram. He doesn't have nothing. So he works at a
Secretive.
Jordan store. So that's all I can tell you.
Listen, don't rat on your plugs.
No, I'm not.
Nobody
No.
ever does.
No,
Nobody
I'm not
ever
ever gonna
does.
He
say
works
anything,
at
no.
what store?
Oh, he's like, oh, I know.
Jordan? No, I don't.
No,
what
he
store?
would even be surprised. Wait, he doesn't even really work there. I mean, yeah.
He's a
Whatever the
plug.
case
It
is.
be your own bestie,
It
not
be
trying
your
to
own-
plug.
yeah.
I always tell her, I'm like, Noelle, you know so much about shoes. Like, tell me when another one's dropping, and she'll get it. I'm like, you didn't tell me. She'll be like, oh, sorry, next one.
No, because
like,
it's so hard for especially our sizes. Like, especially like the only shoes that I do want. Like, he's always like,
You're like,
"Damn,
don't
we
even
only got
try.
this."
You're like, don't even try.
So
What size do you wear? 6.
We're the
6
same.
and a half.
All
But
right.
I
What
mean,
about
for
you?
boys, it's
Boys,
5s.
Oh,
I wear 5s.
forgot you're a little bit bigger.
Like bigger, you looking big.
How would I say in
Next.
Spanish? Next question.
La próxima
La próxima pregunta.
pregunta. Good
Wait,
job.
time out. What's your nationality?
Mexican, full Mexican.
Would I have guessed? And you are?
Mexican, Ecuadorian, a little bit of Japanese, like a dash, like a little sprinkle of.
A little sprinkle.
That's dope.
What did you think she was?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
He's like, I'm not good at this game.
No, because like where we're from, we like the Hispanic, like it's not a lot of Mexicans, to be super honest with you. So when we come here, like when we came to Los Angeles and I see Mexicans, you don't look Mexican. You look like you could be like a little bit of Asian too. Like
Ooh.
it's just weird. Like it's just like you guys, like Mexicans out here it's crazy. You guys look like you can be like every different race,
Anything.
which is dope. Like I never noticed that until I really like came out here and I got familiar with it. And now like I'm learning something new. So
That's-
it's fire though.
If,
Super
There are a
fire.
lot of Asians in Virginia.
Yes, Asians.
I feel like Asians are everywhere. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
literally.
They're everywhere. Really everywhere.
And I notice every time I go on like a trip or vacation or like anything at the airport, it's like all Asians, and Asians are just always taking vacations, like all the time. Anytime I've gone like to a tropical island, anything, I'm like, it's always Asians. I'm like, damn, Asians really be getting that bread.
They're getting that money.
Yeah, they always are just like on vacation, and I'm like, damn, good for them. Good for them.
We do. We kill it.
You're like,
Oh my god.
we're like, everybody deep breath.
Everybody deep breath. Okay. All right. The next question is, you said anything was off limits. Okay.
Which one?
This one.
You asked that.
I have to cover my eyes before you
This is
ask
really the
this.
last. We can really. You're gonna do this.
Yes. I think I've.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I've heard not one time. I've heard more than a couple times.
Same. Me too. Goes for both of us.
So you got to be honest.
Everyone listen.
Everyone listen. Everybody.
Audience, please tune in, audience.
Hey, the way I want to cover my eyes right now, like my heart's beating. I'm kind of.
Audience,
Listening earbuds.
honest Abe, listen to this question.
Okay.
He walks out. He's like, I'm done. This is over.
Oh, my Birdman. I'm done.
I've
Yeah, my real
heard.
Birdman on the interview.
We've heard. I've separately. Actually, we've never heard together. But,
Yeah. I forgot who told me. Ask it. It's not that
that Cool Kicks has
bad. Orgies.
orgies, and if so,
Wait, so is that true? And if
Okay.
they do, in case anyone listening wants to join in, how can they be considered?
Yes, to join?
Hey.
Hey.
It's true. He's taking a while to respond to. It's true.
No,
Oh, she's ready.
no orgies. Hold on, how live is this live right here? This is gonna go viral.
It's live.
True.
You gotta
true,
be
true.
honest.
He's
No
like-
orgies. Like, I mean,
Because I
Oh,
heard,
he's like,
I've
what's
heard,
an orgy? He's like,
I've heard that like your guys' parties get really intense,
okay,
and it's like,
go ahead.
and that's where like the orgies and all that stuff come from.
damn, this is so sick. I didn't know this was even that way.
Oh, he's like, I didn't know. You said nothing was off the table.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool.
We
Nah,
didn't
y'all
blind-
good. Y'all good with the.
There's some people right now that are listening that would love to.
Our parties are
join.
popping. Like our parties, like that we've had in the past. I'm not even gonna front. Like when we throw like our hills parties for like one of my homies' birthdays and like
Dang.
anniversaries and stuff like that. Not more orgies, but the house be cracking. And it's not. It's just like
It's
I
almost orgies.
What's
What
an
you're
orgy?
saying.
What is an
What?
orgy?
Oh, yeah. What is an orgy deal?
Okay.
No, but to him, what is the orgy to him?
And then we'll see. We'll tell you the definition from Mama
Yeah.
D.
basically. I mean, I'm assuming an orgy would be like more than a certain amount of people having sex in an area or room or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Cool.
How many? Like,
yeah, well,
how
that
many?
happened though.
Oh,
Okay.
If it was like that
it's confirmed.
It's confirmed, everybody.
Everyone.
for years ago,
You heard it?
years ago.
Yeah, you
years
heard
ago.
it here first because I always wondered too. Is that true? Y'all heard
I
it here
have too,
first.
and I've heard it multiple times.
Yeah, but we haven't thrown parties in a long time. I feel like we've chilled out a lot more from that
Oh, okay.
because we've done this like in college, not like this, but we've been like partying and enjoying life for a long
So
time.
didn't know. I feel
Naturally.
accomplished that we confirmed that.
Yeah, I do
that
too.
rumor.
We've had like we've had house parties where like obviously that's gonna happen in like
Dang,
life.
I've never
somehow.
had been in
Not
no
more
house
like in
parties
the
or
same
orgies.
room, but it's just
yeah,
like
I've never been in a party.
Not
where
nec-
there's
so
orgies.
not in the same room necessarily. Maybe. Yes.
Maybe yeah. Look, he's looking like.
drink to that.
He's like, cheers to orgies. Next question.
Cheers to orgies. cheers to
Mama D, what's the definition of an orgy?
Yeah.
Since you want it. So
Yeah, let us know.
An orgy is 5 or more people. So you have threesomes. After foursomes, it's
Hey.
considered an orgy.
So we confirmed it. Orgy. It's an
Was
orgy.
it 5 or more people, BK? Our audience wants to know.
I like
Girls-
I like my own girls, so I don't know what my friends were doing. And that area of the domain, so I like my own girls. It's just,
That's true. He's like,
so does everyone else
Honestly,
say?
you've never had an orgy.
No, Helly?
I want to know.
Molly's like, I need to know this.
Wait, so we can continue this.
Was it
friendship.
5 or more people?
Hey, yeah. We have. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like it's just I'm a grown man, so in my 33 years of life, I've had my share experience of blessings.
Do you
and
like
stuff.
them? Would you keep
Blessings.
doing them or no?
Not
It was
really.
just like a one time, like, all right, it's a cool thing
Or
to do.
mo-
Like if it
Yeah,
happens,
how
it
many
happens.
times?
But I'm more of like
Yeah.
I'm kind of greedy.
Like, you're not
I
going to
I
push
like-
it, yeah.
Yeah, I like my own like one-on-one with my blend or my boo.
I forgot
It's
you guys
more
call
fun.
them blends.
Blends.
Okay, and what is? I remember I've asked before, but I forgot. What does blends mean again? Exactly, like.
Blends is a better way of calling someone a attractive female. It's not like a hoe or anything, but it's like blends. Like we don't. I'm not gonna disrespect anyone and call you out your name. Like if you are what you are, you are. But it's blends. It's blends.
Just an attractive
Instead of me,
female?
but like there's a bunch of girls here. It's kind of weird. Like oh, we got the blends. Blends are coming. We got some blends
That
coming
That
through.
does
A lot of
sound better.
bitches.
Yeah, like
It just
I
sounds
got a
like-
bunch of
Hate when
bitches
guys
coming
say
through.
bitches.
Word for hoe.
Not
Okay.
hoe. It's better to say bitches. It's you know when people say
Oh, he's like,
bitches,
it's
but they
better-
don't be
bitches
really
are
like
better than
bitches. But they like bitches. Like I got some like girls coming through, but we say blends. It's like more like
It sounds nice
cool.
though.
It
blends.
sounds nice. I hate when guys
soft
say
on the
bitches.
heart. You be like blends, and a girl won't be like blends. You call me all right.
What
They go,
about
you call me a
lady
bitch, they go
friends?
crazy.
I've heard guys be like, "Oh, lady friend," like, "Oh, a lady friend, lady friends."
I
Nah,
think they're
kinda-
just beating around the bush, like
Oh.
just trying to say they're not fucking that girl. But I mean, like it's
Oh.
just, blends is blends.
That's true.
No, because no, can relate to that on another level. But
I know
anyway,
niggas say that, but it's just like
lady friend.
it's just some dudes are just gonna just be more out there with it.
Since, because I heard you say hoe, so in your opinion, and we talked about this on our last podcast with our last guest.
Yes.
In your own opinion, what's your definition? No, there's no right or wrong. Your definition of a hoe and a slut,
Yeah.
separately. What's your definition?
I mean, or both. They're basically both.
Oh,
I mean, I would
well, no,
think
I
they're
like.
hoes.
I think different. So
Really?
what's your
I think
definition
they're
of
the same thing for
Well,
me, kind
so
of.
A
let's see what
slut
you
is a girl who doesn't do anything for like no morals. She has like absolutely none. Like it's just literally. I mean I know this type of girl,
No,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
go
like
ahead, go ahead.
they'll do numerous partners, numerous in a group, and then
That's a slut.
a hoe is a
Okay.
hoe. Like I know hoes out here. Like
So what's the difference?
who do it
What's
for
a
money.
hoe?
So
what,
it's just like
so a
there's
hoe,
hoes do it
so
for
a
money.
paid slut is a hoe.
I don't even think there's paid sluts. I think a
Oh.
slut is just a slut. Like there are really girls
I mean-
out here who are just like that, and there are girls who do that
Get
for
money. Okay, so
Like,
if you get
it's-
money, you're a hoe.
Yeah. If I mean, at the end of the day, I
Right?
consider it considers like a cash amount with it. A hoe is like a girl who, unless you just, I mean, I don't know. Like girls hoe out here to make money. Like, unless you call her a prostitute, unless you want to be called a
Oh, yeah,
prostitute.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean,
Pretty words. You like pretty words.
yeah, like I don't want to dumb down the
She's a-
situation.
okay,
like
okay.
I'm just literally telling like it's.
So like
This
Yeah.
is it.
Okay.
No, your opinion.
Mama D's asking something, guys, right now.
used to call them that they were like high paying ones. They were called courtesans.
Okay.
That sounds amazing actually. Damn.
Courtesan.
Like
Courtesan.
that.
What
You
about
just taught me
But they're the
something.
high paying ones.
what?
You literally just
Strumpet,
told me.
harlot. What about those two? Strumpet,
That
harlot.
would be a slut. Somebody that does it for free just to be crazy.
Strumpet too.
Just like yeah.
So in your opinion, a slut is someone who just sleeps around with a lot of guys, and then a hoe is one who will like at least get something out of it, get paid for it.
She sleeps out her, but she has an intention is something to get
Integrity. She has no integrity.
is
Okay,
Facts.
okay.
right on the money.
So she just sleeps with whatever and does whatever.
Whatever. Just whatever. For the bag or not.
For the bag.
If you like,
A scandalous girl versus one of my friends is just a hoe.
Yeah, there's hoes or girls just fuck, and then there's really scandalous, like really like wicked.
Okay. So for sluts, you got to be like really like kind of rock bottom type of girl.
Evil. Like an evil bitch.
facts. I mean,
It's
it's
like
like
she's-
it's almost the truth. Like I don't even want to say it to that extent, but it is
Yeah.
like, yo, you're just like really a sicko. Like
oh,
I
you're,
understand
you're
it.
sicko.
You're a
I love
sicko.
that.
insane in the memory.
In the membrane, like, and it's I feel like you can find that out here. It's like so many people in LA. It's like you can find like crazy girls, cool girls. It's like your choice of like who you want to really deal with. So
Have you ever liked a slut? I guess.
And like trying
Or
to
you-
save her. Captain
or
Save a
you-
Hoe.
or
Captain
you-
Save a Hoe. Okay. His friend just laughed at that.
I'm a keep. See, my friends know I tell the truth. So like, I've never liked a slut, but I've been shocked at girls who were sluts.
And you didn't know?
Oh my god! And I'd be like, so like, what the fuck? Like, no way. Like, cause I'm really good at like reading people, but I mean, like some
Wow.
slip through the crack where I'd be like, no way. Like she's good. Like at what she does. Like her face
Like she
card
really
is
fooled
good.
you.
Her face card is good, and then her back card is like wild. So I mean, I don't knock it, but it's like some girls are opportunists, and I don't really knock them for
That's-
that.
that's
Like
a lot
that's what I learned in life.
Wow.
Like, why can I knock you for what you're doing on your own like time? But it's just
Yeah.
like if I want to fuck with you and I know that's what you're about, then that's on me. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's a lot of girls like that. So that's why I just be like, let me play the back like feel and just wait for it to like just naturally just come across. So as y'all would know, see, y'all know the nightlife, so you know how it goes. So thousands of girls, and it's a new semester like every 3-4 quarters.
It's true.
It is.
I love the way he put it.
It's real. Like,
It's real out here.
this is a real convo. I got you guys. If you want the real deal, like I got the real spill. Like, yeah, it's a new semester every 3-4. This is how niggas think. Like, there's new girls every 3 to 6 months.
Always, yeah.
So it's like niggas don't really. We won't go crazy over like sweating in our head. But at the end of the day, it's like we might have another option in like 3 months. With girls, it's like no, because guys are just guys. Guys will have like a zillion options.
So you're trying to say you don't think girls have more options than men?
They do, but girls' options. It's like I feel like authentic, great options. I feel like girls have less. Because you're going to have more niggas who just savagely go smack at you rather than like you will have 10 sick hoe niggas go smack at you rather than 5 A1 cordial niggas. I feel like in the terms of a short span. Like you'll probably have 10 niggas go smack at you in 2 weeks rather than 10 good niggas in 2 weeks. Unless I'm wrong, unless I don't know how amazing y'all DMs are. Y'all DM, listen, I'm gonna take that back.
Like,
y'all DMs might be a little A1. Y'all different. Y'all are really pretty. Like, all jokes aside, y'all are really pretty. But, like, an average circle girl, I mean, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some girls get, like, you guys probably have DMs you probably don't read. Your shit probably says, like, plus 100 that you don't read. But then there's some girls who, like, look for that DM. They're like, I can't wait so I can see if I can come up. Because the internet is, like, the new wave where people meet each other. Because if you meet someone at the club, you're going to just be like, let me get your IG. Let me get your phone number. Then your phone number is going to lead to the IG. And then you're going to judge them and try to, like, make a little script. It's scary. I know how it goes. It's just I hate that I'm like this. But it's just, I mean, I feel like that's how it really is going. Hopefully it doesn't go like that, but that's life.
What do you think, Jasmine?
I know. Okay, pause real quick. We want to plug in your social medias. So we're going to plug in. So his personal Instagram is the personal Instagram on Prettyboykid.
Oh yeah, personal Instagram.
And IG is at Prettyboykid.
Prettyboykid, don't judge me. Had that for a long time.
I apologize earlier. I had it at BUI, but I corrected it.
Oh my! There she goes.
The last 40 minutes were on.
Noelle said you could catch these baby no hands. Catch these baby Noelle hands.
These baby no hands. She's like, oh yeah, you're fired. She's like, that's fine.
Website?
Oh yeah, the website.
And then
shopcoolkicks.com. And our personal store page is Cool Kicks LA and a couple of others. But the mainstream one, our first one is our hub is Cool Kicks LA. And if you guys want to follow other stores, you just click on the followers and find the other stores.
Perfect. Got it in?
I feel like I wanted to touch back on something we were saying on the
orgies.
Why did? No, we were talking about. Okay, what's your definition, Noelle? Even though we did it a little bit on last of a slut and a hoe.
I really wanted this. This is something I'm interested. So I'm
mine
paying
and her
attention.
are the same. Mine and yours are the same.
Basically the same. Yeah. So coming from Idaho, I felt like I was always judged as being the slut because I wore shorts. I mean, literally like what everybody wears. Tank tops. And I feel like I was always judged for what I wore. Like, even at school, I'm like, this is normal. People would always be like, you can't wear that. You can't do this. So, like, I really now, like, I don't really have, like, I don't feel like anybody's a slut. Like, okay, I might be like, okay, that girl sleeps around, but I never like, oh, my gosh, she's a slut. Or, like, oh, my gosh. Like, I literally, at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, do you? I'm me. Like, whether I feel like, oh, my God, you're not a slut. Like, you know, I'm like, you know, like, I say, like, okay, maybe I won't do that or whatever. But, and I feel like at any time, any girl can do whatever she wants to do, wear whatever she wants to do. Like, if a girl's out there and wearing, like, no bra or whatever, I'm like, yeah, or whatever she's wearing, I'm like, damn, that's dope. Like, she's being herself. She's being comfortable. But I really don't feel like anybody is a slut. I don't judge anybody because
feeling too normally.
I do. Yeah,
probably would be like, oh, slut.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody from Idaho. A lot of people haven't followed me back home because they think like I'm the slut of what I wear. Like, even just my job uniform, they literally like will unfollow me and say like, can't follow you anymore because like you're this. Like, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? So it's like whether I'd be like, okay, the girl that sleeps around is a slut, but somebody else is telling me whether I sleep or not is just because like, okay, you work at the club and you're wearing that, you're a slut to me. And I'm like, you know, so I feel like I'm just like, I'm not judging because I've been called a slut many times, like, you know, and people from back home always look at me like I'm the slut, and I'm like, damn, you know? So I can't.
Hey, VK, have you ever been called a man whore?
Yeah, have you?
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. College was fun for us, so it's different. College and like, yeah, but it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's cool. Like, I don't really like what other people's opinions, like you said, like, you just like brush it off.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
cool. Like, people are just gonna say what they want to say regardless. So you can't really avoid it. So it's like either you're gonna be mad or you're not gonna be mad. I just
Yeah.
rather choose not to be mad and just let them just like dwell on it and just keep
Yeah,
talking.
that's why I
so.
just don't really. I don't feel like anybody's a slut. Like
What
I
about
said.
hoe? The definition of your definition of hoe.
I don't. I mean, I don't like. I don't even. I don't be like, oh, she's a hoe. Like the only thing I think of is like slut. But like I said, like people call me a slut. So like I don't even think about hoe. Like that's not even. Like I don't even know really what a hoe is. Like it's just you're a slut or you're not. But like I said, I don't really have. Like I don't feel like anybody's a slut. Like, you know. I don't think anybody's a slut. Like do what you want to do at the end of the day. So
He's like,
I'm going out tonight.
you're like, I'm
I'm out
wildin'.
here.
you're like
I'm in the
perfect.
streets tonight.
Live
I'm
your
in
best
there.
life.
Live your best life, babe. I will not judge. Just tell me about it tomorrow. What do you think
Outside
the
in the
definition of a
streets.
slut is?
What? It's the same.
Yeah, but for I mean,
Yeah, so
for people that didn't
slut
hear-
for me is just based off of just what you're wearing. Like if you wear something that's super like bold and provocative, like that normal, most people aren't really brave enough to do. I feel like usually they'll be like, oh, slut, and I'll just base it off of just clothing.
You talk about like the
So if you see a girl,
swimsuits with the fishnets with the titties out and ass out.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that too much for you?
I-
Or
is
is that
that-
cool with you?
No,
you
no.
slut?
I don't. Okay, so I don't use that term. Remember, like,
Oh yeah,
we don't use the term, but I'm saying that's what people think is a slut.
that's what you just think of the definition of a slut is, but you don't think that's
Yeah,
what
I
it's a
don't.
slut,
I don't.
yeah.
I'm with her. I don't believe in slut or hoe. I'll never be like, oh, she's a hoe or a slut. I feel like whatever the girl's body count is like, it's so like it's like a double standard. It's like you do you, and like when a guy has, I don't even know, 30, 50 bodies, let's just say, and then the girl does, they're like, oh no, like that's messed up type of thing.
That's
Or-
true. I actually truly understand that. That's
Like
I
she's,
get it.
you know,
And
girls,
I'm-
girls got needs too. They want to have fun, like just as much as you guys
and like
do.
even regardless if you do have count or do not have count, like at the end of the day, like we're not judging. You know, we don't judge. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like do what you want to do, whatever you feel like you're doing, and it's like slut termed, and we're not doing it. It doesn't mean like I'm judging you. You know, I just feel like do you, boo.
Do you? At the end
Have
of the
fun.
day, do
have
you?
some good conscience, but have fun with it.
Yeah,
like don't be
yes,
like
yes.
wild and like I'm a maniac, but just like you're naturally trying to have fun. Like every day is every day. You want to have fun. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to like live life. So
And even if you're not doing nothing wrong, I mean, somebody else is gonna think you're doing something wrong.
yeah,
You know?
that's because they're
Somebody that
probably not
lives
gonna
for-
be able to live that experience.
good
So it
though.
kind of sucks.
I
it's-
like live for you. Don't live
Yeah,
for anybody
live
else.
for
and-
you. Don't live for anybody else. Correct.
Like we're giving quotes for everyone.
Yeah, we're like okay.
Quote us, tag us when you use our quotes.
I like that. You guys gonna be on a meme tomorrow. It's gonna go viral. I like it.
Oh gosh.
Sheesh. Do we have another?
Are y'all still
yeah.
babysitting y'all liquor?
No.
Are you?
First of all,
Okay,
They've
hold
been
on.
drinking the whole
Pause.
time.
have you
Okay.
drank more than Noelle? Have you drank more than
I
no?
have.
No,
Okay.
not really. Okay, come here. Let me see.
I didn't get no
Put it
ice.
next
Okay, let
to
me
each
see.
I didn't get no ice and your ice melted.
It was just a little bit of ice. Don't do that. Okay, come here.
Let's see. Y'all are the
It's all good.
same.
It's okay.
By a little. Wow.
The-
But look how small. Look how small your glass is.
Are you really just
Yeah, mine was up to here.
He's like, what are you trying to say?
What are you watching? What are you watching? Let's go ahead. What are you watching?
Go.
It's so good. You know what? It's cool. Here, you want me bigger? Fine, you
He's
got
like,
it.
no hard feelings.
You got it.
He
You got
pours you more.
He's
You want
like-
drink more? You want so much? Then drink fucking more.
He's like, seriously, you're complaining? He's like, here.
it. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
What's that one?
I feel like you guys are like
No,
evil
why we talking about
scientists about to get ready to destroy me.
So let me just keep asking
What
about
can we
this. More
what can we
questions.
destroy him with right now?
No.
We ran out of questions.
Think what? Oh wait, ask him the questions you asked me.
Oh, perfect. Okay, these actually. Okay, I'm just trying to see how smart you are.
Cool.
She's yeah.
Who is the 44th president?
Fuck, man. Mo, what did we just talk about earlier, bro? We just talked about this too.
Okay, go.
Fuck, man.
Everybody, listen.
Don't
Let's see
give
how.
me- you-
No, I'm not. No,
I'm
don't
actually
say
really
anything.
smart, but I hate numbers.
Everybody
especially with a
who's
president.
listening, let's see how smart he is.
I feel like I'm on.
Actually, it's intelligence.
It's not smart.
I feel like I'm on Jay
Intelligent.
Leno.
Intelligent.
I hope it's Barack Obama.
It is.
I would hope. I mean, I know it's close, but I don't know what president we were on now. I was like, is Trump 45, 46? All right, we're good.
Wow. He's like,
Oh, you try smart.
Oh, Barack, my man, though. We cool, though. Of course I'm going to know that he's
Okay. I didn't think you would. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers to my man, Barack.
All right, next question, go.
And then, how many states are there?
50. If you want to do Puerto Rico, it's 51. If you want to include that.
And Hawaii is 52.
I thought Hawaii was considered
No, it
with
was
the
no.
50 states.
Puerto Rico, no.
And then Puerto Rico was the
It's 50 and then
alternate
52. So it's 50 and 52. Yeah, so it's going to be 50, including like the islands that are not included. Or
The islands of what? I need a
Like,
fact check.
the
'Cause
islands
you're right
of
now,
what?
you're like destroyed me in this scene. I feel like I'm about to destroy
Better
this
get-
scene.
it was
I'm like,
50 or 52, including like Puerto Rico, and I believe there
so
was like
what was,
a
so did he answer right or no?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay,
Come on,
okay.
yeah.
No, the second question.
Oh yeah, he said 50 or 52. Remember?
52. Technically it's still 50.
But it's 52, right?
Because they added
Puerto Rico, and it was something else,
Virgin.
which is 52.
That's
But
52.
every time I looked, it was just 50.
What are the
52.
Virgin Islands? Oh, see, okay, so it is.
No, but Puerto Rico is like, it's like an invisible state. It's considered a state of the United States. That's like when they need like relief and they help, they're like, I'm going to go help Puerto Rico. Why aren't we helping Puerto Rico if that's considered our state? You know, when they had that little incident. So, little history for the boys.
You have a question to ask him, Jazzy?
How long are we at?
What are we at right now? The time?
We've been doing this.
All right, but
Yeah.
we could also ask, what we've asked on another podcast is like, if you had to, what's the craziest sexual thing you've done?
Yeah.
I mean, what else? I mean,
Craziest sexual thing?
Yeah. Sex position. What was the craziest thing you ever
Noelle's
done?
had someone pee on her. I'm kidding. It was, yeah, but like I'm like we should ask like the same kind of what everybody to
Wait
find
till
out.
wait till you answer yours, and we'll go straight to Jasmine. Let's hear hers.
Wait, I forgot what mine was.
Oh,
I know what it is.
I don't remember what it is.
Yo, I have no idea. This is so hilarious. I'm really thinking.
I've had someone pee on myself. That makes you feel comfortable.
You should feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you only done.
Oh shit.
I have like sex everywhere. I don't think that I've ever
Oh,
had like
public
any
places.
What
any
about
like
position
weird ass.
though?
I've done everything.
What's
I'm
like
like
what?
a true Scorpio,
Okay,
so
what's-
it's kind of
okay,
like
what's
scary.
Let's try. Let's go back to mine. Have you ever done pile driver? That's like my.
Okay.
Yeah, all that.
Oh,
like,
you said
anything
good.
weird, I've done like everything except. No, I've done everything. Like I've
As-
done everything.
Never mind.
You peed on somebody?
I have not peed on someone. That's like I feel like that's super kinky. Like
Ah!
it's just too weird. I feel like R. Kelly and that whole like stream
Oh,
rule
okay,
my
okay.
mindset of like kinkiness for that. But I've done like I don't know, like the whole
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you've done everything.
Orgies,
So can
okay,
I ask
orgies
you if you've done
crazy.
something?
oh, ask him.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, go.
Has anyone ever licked your ass?
Yeah, they tried, and I hit them with the smooth boom like that. It's just a little
Okay.
different. Like it's kind of like I get it, but I'm not that freaky.
Why do you
Like I let them lick on my balls and like all that other stuff underneath it, but it's just like
You're like,
it's just like I felt like my manhood can let me just cross over that. Like I can't. I feel like I'm just too like I can't. There's no way. I don't know like how it feels or whatever, but I'm cool on it. I feel like I need just like a straight arrow. Like I can please you in every other way, but that you don't have to do that to please me. Like I just like the regular
What
stuff.
type of girls does it take to just like off top without ass? Like, oh, let me just try to lick his butthole. Like, I would never.
I've had like my friends tell me about scenarios like that.
What type of girls do that though? Like, would you ever off top? Like,
It's- it's scary.
Let me try eating his ass real quick.
No, it's so scary. Like they tell me about this, and I'd be like, "No, she didn't," and I really would like hand them. I was like, "Did she really just try to do that?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, this is like that." I'm like, I was like, "Damn, where did I lose my freakiness?" I'm like, "This is part of like the new age of freakiness." Because there's like that and like spitting in someone's mouth. And
Okay, have you
Okay,
done
boss,
that?
have you spent somebody's mouth?
That
I've
because
had girls ask me to do that, and I have.
I've
Just 'cause they
actually
ask
wanted
me,
somebody
spit in my
to spit
mouth?
in my
No,
mouth.
but I've had them, and I'd be like,
okay.
Hold
So
on,
question: when
pause,
you spit
pause.
in their mouth, are you guys like
"No, I'm
kissing,
not."
or
I'm-
are you like is her mouth open? She's here, and you're like. and
No,
it
it's like
travels a
it's like
distance?
kissing, and it's like more like sensual. Like I'm I kiss her, so it's different. So like that, I
He's
understand.
like,
I'm not gonna
East
go ahead
Coast.
and like
I'm East Coast.
hock a loogie in her mouth. Like I feel like that the sensualness is just less.
Hold on.
That's how niggas be doing. They be like putting them all the way on the ground and like going like super high and just like spinning them up. Like nah, I just like
I've had-
regular
I
old.
wanted somebody to spin
By the way,
around.
I've had a girlfriend that she said that a guy was trying to spit in her mouth, but like from far away like that. Oh, not far, but like like a little bit. And then he missed and spit in her eye, and she was like, her eyeball. She was like, no.
Hey yo, we.
I've wanted somebody to spit in my mouth before. That's something I wanted to try. Just saying. What's the freakiest position you've ever done?
Oh, well, he said what I told him.
Oh no, I was gonna ask y'all. Don't worry, I was just waiting for.
Oh,
My
like,
turn
oh,
to do
no,
it.
don't worry.
Now it's on y'all too. So what is? I got two different questions.
Oh gosh, okay, go.
What is the? What's your go-to? Like, what's your like? All right, hard eye emojis. Like, this guy's the guy. Like, what's your max kinkiness? I guess you could say. Like, do you like getting? I hope not, but I mean, it's cool.
I don't even. Oh my gosh, what is like my thing right now?
I'm like, this is not for kids, everybody. You gotta.
No, it's not. I don't even know. I'm like, you
Anal.
just started.
Have you done anal?
I have.
But
once.
like balls deep. But like
no,
balls
no.
deep
Once, and
anal.
I hated it.
So you tried, but
I
did
hated
he
it.
go
I
all the
hated
way
it.
in?
No, I hated it. Yes, I freaking hated it.
How
I
far
swear.
in did he go? Halfway,
Oh
just
my!
a tip.
I don't even remember. I can't even see. I just hated it. One, like, never will I ever do that again. I was so uncomfortable. It hurt. 1, 2. I was just like, that's so uncomfortable. Like, have you? Full and balls deep.
Recently, for the first time, yes.
Oh,
Come on.
cheers
That's
to
it,
that. Okay.
3 minutes.
Okay, but
I don't even know. I mean, like, you just have to. I'm
I
very
wouldn't do
like
it again. It's not.
wouldn't?
No.
Did it hurt?
Did you have more pleasure from that or
No.
vaginal sex?
Definitely not that. It's like it's very just. I mean, from what I know, what I've been told is like, anal is like a thing that's like I've heard that you got to kind of keep going practicing at it, and then when you kind of get used to it, I heard it gets enjoyable type of thing. Yeah, but I'm not really. It's just not trying to get past that first part, and I was just like, what?
No.
For sure.
I would never do that.
Have you done anal?
Once, and it was
Balls deep.
balls deep,
Oh,
and it was just, and it was different, and it was just like
drier, right? And
no,
tighter.
because the girl I was mixing with was. I'm not gonna
He's
say
like, she
this.
was a porn star.
No, she was just like super there. She was wet as fuck. So it's just like
Your asshole doesn't get wet though.
her shit is crazy.
Dude, Mama,
Like, her
Mama
shit
D,
was
Mama
really
D would know
crazy.
this.
It's
Do
different.
buttholes get wet?
It's not her shit. You should just drench like all the way
I
down.
get what he's saying, so let's just say, okay, so for work is work. The girl's showing
Oh.
up, she's dry. But if you're like actually having sex with you're enjoying,
Oh.
and it's 15, 20 minutes and you come a few times and you're like ready squirted,
Oh.
that it's gonna drip through the blood.
He's like, gang, gang.
He's like, oh, he's like, you got it right. He's like,
Hey,
he's like,
she's
you
on
at
it.
me. He's
She's
like,
on
get
it.
in my DMs, slide
She's on
through
it.
if you're trying to have a
I
good
do.
night.
He's like, BK's like, if you,
He's like,
you know where to find him, or just ladies go up into Cool Kicks, ask for BK.
yeah, and say, you know what? Give him the wink, and he knows what that
He
is.
know
Step into
two,
the back.
three wings means that he could get them. Oh yeah, okay.
yeah, go.
We're gonna so we're wrapping it up, everybody.
We're
We're done.
wrapping it up. That was fast.
Thank
Okay.
you, BK, for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for
Appreciate you guys very
coming.
much. Appreciate you for the
best.
tequila and the good vibes and the crazy
I'm
questions.
just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it real quick. I just want to say.
Go.
Wait, I want to say real quick that. Real quick.
Let him plug him first.
It was good though.
Check us out, shopcoolkicks.com, Cool Kicks LA. Buy, sell, and trade. We're on Melrose, so if y'all want a real good sneaker, like I guess hookup, come check us out, please. Real talk.
Are we playing?
Real quick. I just want to say that Nolly told me before we had our live. She
Oh,
was like,
gosh, what?
"You're her favorite from all the Cool Kicks." She's like, "I fuck with him the
I like
most."
that.
She's like, "I've been fucking with." She's like, "I only talk to him or like out of everyone." She's like, "I just really fuck with him, like as a person." She's like,
I like that.
honestly though, that's what it is. Like now that, and because I've never really had like a long conversation, but now that you're here,
We haven't really talked, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's because I'm really quiet and I can really get this all out. But I appreciate you. Gang.
Again.
gang, gang.
Good vibes only. Cheers. Thank you guys.